No. Just because Halloween's coming up and I did a special for this last year does not mean I need to talk about this. What? Alright, you know what? Whatever, let's just get into this. Alright. I know I'm a little late on this topic, but considering it's free for this month, and I've been hearing a lot of stuff being tossed back and forth due to its controversial lawsuit, I thought I would just discuss it, okay? Friday the 13th, the game. When it first came out, I was personally mind blown by the game's quality, and when I heard it was getting shut down not even a year after release, I was kinda bummed out, to be honest. Basically, if you don't already know, the Friday the 13th franchise has always been a slippery slope for content creators such as video games and movie creators because of the lawsuit fighting over the rights to the whole thing. I mean, why do you think we haven't gotten another movie in so long? Because this lawsuit just kept getting in the way. The developing team for the game got away with making content for a while before the creator of the franchise decided to step in and demand for the rights back. This prevents any further content to be made for the game because the side fighting against the original creator lost the lawsuit. This reminds me of what happened to Telltale, because of the poor decision making and real life bullshit that gets in the way, the fans are affected more than anyone, and to be honest, it's very annoying. I once saw Friday the 13th as a rival game to Dead by Daylight. It had the same type of concept, but the game was a little more fun in my opinion. We were supposed to get so much more content such as the Grendel map, Jason X, more costumes for survivors, and probably a whole lot more. Now that the game is most likely not getting any of that, the last thing that they added, I believe, is dedicated servers. Yay, I guess, but the game is practically dead now. Even when I was playing it after the content shutdown announcement was commenced, barely anybody played it. I mean, who wants to put time and effort into a game that's practically finished? It'll only be a matter of time before Gun Media runs out of money to support the game, and they shut down the servers entirely. Without making any money for DLC, how are they supposed to keep paying for the servers? But on a lighter note, there is still a possibility that Gun Media could just pay the original creator for the franchise's likeness. I'm sure something could be arranged, but will it? Will the game slowly die off into nothing, or could a last resort attempt to save the game be initiated? I really hope for the fans' sake it's the latter, because honestly the game was just getting great when this all happened. They added single player story missions, new Jason costumes, more survivors, and a lot of other cool stuff. Other rumors also said that they were making a Halloween spin-off. I don't know if that's really a good idea considering they couldn't even handle the rights to Friday the 13th. I mean, come on. As I've said before in the Telltale shutting down video, I don't know the logistics and the complications of making a video game or obtaining rights for a certain franchise. All I do know is they probably should have thought about this lawsuit before they wound up making the game that thousands of people backed up and gave money towards to make this game. And honestly, I'm not going to go out on a limb and say we're probably going to get the content because maybe the lawsuit could give some sort of leniency to the developers of the game that have already made an established game before the lawsuit was even commenced against this particular game. But anyways guys, that's basically my thoughts on it. If you ask me personally, I don't think we're going to get any more content and I think this game's just going to slowly die off. But what do you guys think? Comment down below if you've ever played Friday the 13th, what you think of the game, what your best memory is playing this game, because I know if I've had a lot. Friday the 13th is a really good game, don't get me wrong. Honestly, I enjoyed playing this game a lot, but if it's getting into legal issues and it can't support itself anymore, to the point where we can't even get content that they were originally planning to release, then that's just how it's gotta be, guys. But anyways, guys, comment down what you think about this lawsuit or the game as a whole, and I will see you on the next one.